Hello everyone and welcome back to TJ Craft Creations. This is Julie here and I'm here with a very simple and unusual card. It's called as the Impossible card. This is basically a more of an optical illusion. This is made out of just one piece of cardstock, but the way it stands up, it gives you an illusion that there are number of pieces used. But it's a very simple card to make. It's just made out of one piece of cardstock, as I said, measuring 5 into 7 inches. This is a 5 into 7 inch size, and it can be customized or into the bigger, smaller sizes that you want. So here is the card which I've made for a birthday. It stands up like this, and you can fold it flat and it will go into a 5x7 envelope, and as long as you don't go over the edges, it would fit very nicely into the normal 5x7. And this is when the recipient gets it, it would normally stand up like this, and I have a place here to write the sentiments or your greetings here. So that's this one. And similarly, this one was also created. It's very simple again, and here I didn't use any embellishments for the simple reason that I thought of putting up a photograph of the person, because I thought that would be a good idea, and it'll go out today as well. So these are the two cards that I did, and today we'll do another one. So I'll give you the measurements first. This is the base card, which will measure 5 into 7, the 5 into 7 inches. Then you require two pieces of matting layers, which is 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. So these are the two pieces of that. Then you require two pieces of pattern paper to put on top of the matting layer, which is 3 by 4 1/2 inches. Then you have this one piece of paper which will go on the center, that is measuring 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. And if you need a mat on top of this, it would measure 3 1/2 by 2. However, for this card I'm not using the matting layer. Then you need two pieces of paper for the band. Now if you need the long band, the whole across, you would need a piece measuring 6 3/4 by 1, and the matting layer measuring 6 1/2 by 3/4. However, I am going to cut this into size and use a small band, so this will in the end measure 2 1/4 by 1 and 2 by 3/4. Okay, so that's the measurements for these. So I'll just show you how the card looks and the folds that are there. So this is the card. Okay, so this is what we have here. Just put these aside. Yeah. So this is the card. This is the piece of paper on which we are going to prepare the card. This is the cardstock, and after cutting, and it will be like this. There are just 3 cuts on it, one here and one, the second and the third one, and it's very simple. The moment you fold this, okay, this is what will create your card. So the moment you fold this is your card. It's very simple. It's just like, because you have just you have just put a band here, or the way it looks, you wouldn't ever think that it's just made up of one piece of paper. So that's the reason it's called the Impossible card. So it's a very simple card. Although it looks a bit tricky, it's very simple to make. So we'll just go ahead and make the card. So for this, just take your paper, and you need to do is, this is a 7-inch card, so we need to find the center of this. This is at 3 1/2, so that's here. And similarly on the short side, we need to find the center again, which is at 2.5, and here again at 2.5. Now this center line that we do at 2.5 is just for a reference, so that we know where the center of the card is. And from the 3.5 inch, we just draw a line to the center. Just join it to the center. And then on the other side, on the other 2.5 inch side, we would just come in 1.5 centimeters each. Sorry, 1.5 inches each. Here it's 1.5 here and 1.5 here. And from these two dots, we would just join up here. Sorry, just moved, I think. Yeah, join up here. And similarly join up here. And this is what we need to cut. So the card that I showed you, this is the 1.5, 1.5, and this is the 3.5 inch. So we need to cut across this line and these two lines. So I'll grab my scissors and I'll just cut along here. Just be careful to cut only till the lines, the reference lines that we have, the center line. That's here, and again here 3.5 on the center. Yeah. And what we'll do is just because we need to score along this line, we'll just grab our ruler and the scoring tool and just, you know, just mark it so it becomes easier for us to fold. So we'll just fold this along this line here and let it stand. And now what we do is just grab one of these sides, the one that is cut, and just turn it, twist it towards the back. Okay, so the moment you twist it towards the back, you get the fold and the card is ready. So it's as simple as that. So this was a card, we just twist it to the back, and when the card sits, it's ready. So this is the base card. Okay, so yeah, so that's right. So what I was thinking is I'll just go ahead and round the corners so that we get a different look to the card. So I'll just do that. Yeah, so I've gone ahead and rounded off all the corners of this piece, as well as of all the mats here. Okay, just to give it a different look. So that's here. So now we'll go ahead and cut the mats. So we need to remember that we need this in a shape of an L. So here on the long side, we'll come in. We'll come in 2.25 inches, 2.25 here, and on the short side we'll come in 1.25 here, from this 1.25 here. So we'll just join these lines. Yeah. So we need to remember that we need to cut off this portion. So I'm holding both the cards together, both the pieces together, and I will just cut across. So that's a piece cut. I'll just round these corners as well. Quick rounding off, and this one as well. Yeah. So for this, sorry, these sides also have to be rounded off. Yeah. So this will come here as such, and this will fit in here. Okay, so that's the two pieces. Similarly, we have the two long pieces. For this, we need to come down. Need to have an L again, and this will, on the long side, it will be at 2 inches, and on the short side at 1. And we'll just join in both together again, similarly the way that we had done for the other one. Just draw a straight line and join this line as well. Just match them up together and let's cut. So now we'll just round these up as well. Yeah. So that's that. So this will go here. Sorry, this will go here, and just move the sides. So this will go as a mat on top of this here. And similarly this one, and we will just stick them on top of each other, and I'll be back. Yeah, so I just stuck these papers on top of each other. We'll do the centerpiece now, which is just place it here, and this is the band which will go here. Just so that's like so. Yeah, so that's the card. Now you can actually finish it off the way you want. Now these are some beautiful butterflies that I have. Just stick it here or here, and this I got a help from my little helper, my daughter. She used this punch and punched out quite a few, and today morning I saw these all left on my table. Okay, so these are the pieces, and then she told me how it was done. She gave me a tutorial actually. Yeah, so she just punched out 2 of them each and stuck them down in the center, one on the center, one on top of each other, and yes, she did tell me if you pinch it like this it will stand. So yeah, so that's it. So I thought I'll use these cute little butterflies on this card. Yeah, that's the reason I chose the blue theme, so that it would go well with this. So I'll just stick these and finish off the card. Here, one here, and I'll put in a happy birthday sentiment to go here, and one of them on the band. Yeah, so I think that's cute. So yeah, so these are the 3 cards that I did. The birthday one, the congratulations one and again a birthday one, which I need to complete. Yeah, and I think the rounding of the corners just adds a bit of interest to the card. So I hope you liked it, and if you're inspired by this and would like to try out the card, please do like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.